All right, so when I think back about what I've learned this past semester, I'm surprised at how much I've learned about technology. Going into this semester, I knew that technology has become such a big thing that I was going to have to learn how to use it, but I never realized how much there is to learn about it. So I first started off hating the Weebly website because I did not understand at all how to use the website. The desktop version was different than the iPad version. I've never made my own website before, and I was confused, so it took me so long, like hours, to create one assignment. But it surprised me how fast I picked up on the website and how comfortable I became using it, and how was able to complete my projects quickly after I got used to it very quickly. I think that I'll have a website when I'm a teacher later on to show the students' parents what they're working on. I'll have information about myself on it. I will have extra worksheets and forms in case a student loses it before getting it to the parent. And I will have suggestions on my website about apps and programs and books that the teachers or the parents can use at home to help their student catch up or get ahead or have extra practice on. I think it'll be great to use Weebly to create this website, and now that I know how to use it, I think it'll be a lot easier and it'll be pretty fun for me to kind of create that classroom environment on the computer. So my first tool that I learned about this semester was Twitter and Pinterest, and just kind of the tool of resources that we've kind of picked up on through the semester. I've always had a Twitter and a Pinterest for the personal aspect of my life, but I never saw how I could use them as a teacher or for my classroom. On Twitter, I followed so many educators, and through their Twitters and through their posts, I found that they have blogs and they have websites and they have posts about things that could be so helpful for a teacher. I found lesson plans, I found out about apps to use, websites to use, and just other tips and tricks that would be so helpful, especially as my first year being a teacher. And then Pinterest also had so many ideas for lesson plans, posters that you can put up in your classroom that are helpful for students, articles on things such as flexible seating, brain breaks, and just any resource that I would need. I could just type it into Pinterest and find tons and tons of lesson plans and articles and information on those. And then my second favorite tool was the Pages app that we learned about at the beginning of the year on the Apple Teacher website. I thought the Pages app was interesting because it's something I could see myself doing in the classroom, using this in an upper elementary classroom. I think would be a great way to let students work on group projects together. They could turn things in from home. They can add from home. They can add during school. It kind of reminded me of Google Docs, but has more resources for them to be able to get creative with design and kind of the creative aspect of their projects. And then I liked that the students would be able to turn in papers to their teachers. I think that would be really helpful because the teacher could kind of add in their feedback and like specific places, and then the kids would see exactly what she edited and why, and then they could read her edits, comments, and kind of revise the paper and turn it back in. The teacher and student could work back and forth on that and make it easier for the teacher to help grade and for the student to see and understand these edits. So I think it's a great resource for papers, projects, and tons of assignments.